Hey guys, this is Andy McCann here at CrossFit Garage in Woodstock, Georgia, coming to you from a question about what is the best type of supplement I should be taking, and it's from, I'm going to butcher this, but I think it's Enerox. Anyway, the question was revolving around the idea of taking supplements, and I'm going to go through the pyramid that I use for supplements. First is eat real food. So depends on what you're doing to supplement. So if you're supplementing because the doctor has said, or your blood work has said, or the Ouija board has said that you are missing this particular thing, sure. I know there's some vitamin D out there and some zinc and these other things people are doing, but in general, your food is going to give you everything you need. So if you're eating correctly, then you're going to get all of the nutrients you need and all the vitamins, minerals, and all that. You may have to supplement here and there. Like I know I don't eat a lot of salt, so I do actually take a bit of salt. I'll just put it under my tongue. It's some of that, I don't know if it's Himalayan or whatever it is, or whatever my wife gives me. So there's the other one. If your wife gives it to you, take it, unless it's like antifreeze, right? So food is the best thing you can do. The first thing I would do is fix what you're eating. If you're going to the drive-thru, that's not really food, that's entertainment. So fix that first. Start making your own food. If you want, another good one is to buy food off of a system out there that'll deliver it to you, like a Factor or Real Meats or whatever it is. So they give you pre-cooked stuff. Man, if you hate to cook, just get that. At least it's better, and it's going to provide you something more than the fast food, right? So you want to start getting rid of those things. I do a lot of meats and fats, but you don't have to do that. I know Jack's into that as well, but you can do whatever works for you. The big thing is, supplement-wise, eat real food. That's going to move the needle like 99%. And then you get into, like, what should I supplement, if at anything? So our gym uses this Driven Nutrition. What's the difference between it and anything else? They say they're better. Have I ever personally gone in and tested them? No, but I've trusted other people who said these guys are pretty good. Are they? There was a study done that 60% of the nutrition packages that they tested didn't even have what they said was in it, right? So if it's a creatine, there was no creatine in there whatsoever, and you're just buying a bunch of chalk. I don't know what you're buying. So the whole industry is just, I don't know, it's a messed up scenario with that industry, but first, do your food. Second, if I was going to do some supplements, it'd probably be aiming myself towards some proteins. So if you go, I'm sure Jack would probably recommend a protein from probably Amazon. I don't think Vivor does proteins, but you can get some sort of either whey or, I guess you can get insect protein. I don't know. You can get all sorts of proteins and put them in your drink so that you get extra protein. I think you can never go wrong with extra protein. You could probably go a very long time never eating another vegetable, but you're not going to go very long without eating more protein. So something that had a face probably, or it came from like an egg or milk or something like that, right? So I'd probably go protein. The next I would probably do is creatine. So the only problem I've got with creatine is that so far there's nothing bad to say about creatine. So I just feel like the shoe is going to drop. Creatine is great for everyone at any time, all the time. Pregnant women, nursing babies, apparently. No, right, I don't think a nursing baby. But my point is, they say, the quotes, that creatine is proven. And since the 80s, it's been working great. So take it. I have my son taking it, and he wants to be a huge teenage boy. One way to do that is to eat a lot of protein and then supplement more protein and supplement creatine, right? So go into that. I think that's a good one. You probably can't go wrong on creatine. The other one that I think is pretty huge is fish oils. So that's to decrease inflammation. You could do too much, and what I would recommend in the area of fish oil is to find one that when you burp, it doesn't come back up. So if you burp it up, you're not going to keep taking it. Which one is it? Man, I don't know. You're going to have to try. I remember Jack actually mentioning one, so maybe go back into the podcast, or he'll throw it in right here and tell you which one it is that he got. I think it might have been not actually fish oil. It might have been like a shrimp oil, but I don't eat shellfish, so mostly because I think it's disgusting, because shellfish eat poop, and I just don't like to eat things that eat poop, but that's just me, and they just also gross me out. But I get that it's got a very healthy, can have very healthy aspects to it. So if you are into shellfish, by all means, get that stuff. So I think it's the creel or something like that. It's some sort of small crustacean that they can get the fish oil out of, or that same sort of omega oils out of. And those would be the ones that I'd go with. So first is fix your food, get real food. Don't pay money for stuff that's only going to move the needle 1%. Even creatine, the miracle drug, is only going to move the needle 1%. So you can go look up the science of what it's doing, but it does move the needle. It will make you bigger. though when you get off of it, you'll just come right back down. So anyway, and then fish oil is good for inflammation if you're not inflamed, which I would say if you're eating badly, then you probably are, then this is a good way to go. Get into some fish oil. So first, food. Second, find a supplier of maybe a whey protein. Third, creatine. And fourth would be a fish oil. And that would be my supplementation regimen. Knowing that, I'm going to tell you, I don't take anything. I'm a 50-year-old man who doesn't go to the doctor, and I work out every day. I don't eat sugar, and I don't eat grains for the most part, unless I grind it up myself from like the bread bakers up here in Woodstock. And I'm doing pretty dang good, at least as far as I know. So there's my recommendations. If you got specific questions, email me, andy@crossfitgarage.com. I'm happy to answer those. And of course, you can find me on our podcast or website, both titled CrossFit Garage. All right, y'all take care.